Welcome back to another video from Lord Gizmo. Today we're going to be looking at some of the world's biggest and most impressive machines. Make sure to stick around to see cranes picking up cranes. The Westech woodcracker can be mounted on different carrier vehicles, such as forwarders or chipping machines, as well as excavators. Attached to a farm loader, the L-splitter splits thick trunks and simplifies transport. It is incredibly robust and low wear, with very strong, usable wood. The woodcracker is built to serve a cost-to-benefit ratio. These are available in different sizes for the appropriate carry vehicle. A trencher is a piece of construction equipment used for digging trenches, particularly for laying pipes or electrical cables or drainage installation. Trenchers may range in size from walking behind models to attachments for skid loaders or tractors to tracked heavy equipment. The EK140 is one such chain cutter and trencher, which can cut a trench up to 1 meter in width in medium to hard rock. The Savannah Global Model 1720 is an amazing stump puller tractor attachment. It's able to pull stumps 4 to 23 inches in diameter under a variety of soil conditions. After removal, the rotary rake tumbles the stumps into windrows free of soil to be burned or ground in the field. At an optimal drive speed of 3 to 4.5 miles per hour, it is able to cover 3 to 4 acres per hour. There is a unique sawmill in Washington that produces good small logs from high-quality small trees, starting at 4.5 inches on the small end and 14 inches on the large end. The entire mill is almost operated completely by machines, but the beauty is its flyover crane. Once the logs arrive at the Colville operation, they are weighed and unloaded by the company's 128-foot P&H crane. Towering above the mill, the crane feeds logs into all of the machine centers and handles 500 tons of material per day. It runs on a rail track. Everyone who tries to learn to roller skate tries to walk while holding someone's shoulder. Sleipner's one-of-a-kind transportation system is based on the same idea. When attached to the chains of a crawling crane, these units function similarly to rolling skate shoes. Then, to transport the machine, support is required, which is provided by placing its bucket arm in the trailer. If you think this was accomplished through a cheap trick, you'd be wrong. These transportation systems are 100% effective, they save 85% of the time and 50% of transportation costs. The T2A2 is known as the world's second largest dump truck. The empty T2A2 weighs 240 tons, which is equal to the weight of 130 standard cars. To transport it along the road, National Group decided to remove its wheels before the loading. Then a road rail powered by 2 powerful trucks is used to carry it. Police helped escort this beast throughout its journey. First up is the Comtech wood shredder. No matter how much wood you have, it'll break it down into a fine particulate. Here we have another model for rubber. Sharp cutting blades and a powerful diesel engine make Comtech machines incredibly versatile. Sometimes the size of a load causes more complications than the weight. But when you have to carry up to 200 tons of load across a narrow public area, transportation becomes even more dangerous. In 2013, such a situation occurred when Felbermayr came to Romania with 8 steel giants. Each weighed 245 tons. There were hurdles like plants and trees on both sides of the road. A slight twitch could cause a severe accident, but the attentive and experienced team of Felbermayr successfully delivered to the port of Constanta without even a scratch. Shortened heavy-duty rock boom arms with stronger digging forces are commonly used in logging, road building, house construction, frozen soil construction, and other forms of projects. In order to fully exercise the power of the arm cylinder, the arm of force is increased. Many variants are available on the basis of the height, weight, and length of the boom. The most extended version of the rock arm attachment weighs 23 tons with a 6.3 meter long boom arm. A high-performance rock trencher for medium to wide pipelines, the 1475 XL Evo is one of the largest Tesmec chainsaw trenchers on the 100 metric ton scale. Equipped with Trenchtronic 5.0, this 630 horsepower operated machine digs trenches with a large diameter of up to 16 feet deep in the toughest terrains. The Evo chainsaw combines high chain pull and low chain speed with updated flywheel gearboxes and new hydraulic components. Evo technology offers the best performance on rugged and abrasive rocks, increases efficiency, and reduces the usage and maintenance costs of teeth. Gaipo crushers are suitable for a wide variety of applications. They feature high productive capacity, validated technologies, and ease of operation. The plant's core is a Gaipo pulverizer with 2 impact rockers, a discharge crusher with a discharge channel, and a tested fully hydraulic drive concept. Continuously adjustable speeds provide precise control of the crushed material. Like other Gaipo plants, the configuration of the material flow prevents the constraint of the material flow. The device width of the conveying elements can be gradually increased in the direction of the material flow. For years, a company like Forego has been designing highly specialized bed forming machines to process for the horticultural sector. Bed formers are projected with a front deep tilling rotor fitted with knives and a rear counter-rotating rotor, which crumble and shape the bed. These machines include single, double, triple, fixed, and folding machines available in various working widths, 90 to 600 centimeters, and suitable for 40 to 400 horsepower tractors. Each bed former has its own effective soil refinement at various working depths, high forwarding speed, and high work performance with very damp soil. For the extraction of ornamental stones, proper cutting into large blocks becomes essential, as this technique helps in transportation and reduces the wasting of materials. Fantini Group has designed some incredible saw machines for that purpose. You can attach them to tractors and cut the stone from any direction you want. Its sharp saw blade never stops on duty. In short, these machines are highly advantageous. This tractor-mounted sod peat cutter is renowned for its high rate of production. It is capable of producing up to 9 to 11 tons of sod peat per hour. Various lengths of cutting blades are available, depending on the depth of a customer's peat bog, i.e. short booms for shallow peat and longer blades to reach the better quality black peat. The cutting blade is fitted with a hydraulic pressure relief valve and chain protection at the bottom of the cutting boom, preventing damage should the machine meet an obstruction. You may have seen many monstrous machines before, but none of them could touch this beast. This next-level demolishing head could cut and smash anything you want, even through another bulldozer. The teeth of this beast are made up of hadrons that gives ultra toughness against any hard material. However, if desired, you can swap them with a variety of others. Kermrock is renowned for manufacturing the world's finest cutting tools. The company has now designed a different size of diamond cutter wheel, providing a higher rotational speed of up to 2,000 revolutions per minute. This enables its operators to cut through a variety of materials, including concrete, steel, rock, and fiberglass. The fast speed and type of cutting wheels allows a wide variety of applications and excellent efficiency. This type of content. Panther low loaders have gained popularity among a long list of low loaders. These can transport payloads weighing 80 to 100 tons. A unique lifting system is attached to the trailer's rear wheels, which lowers or raises the unit as needed. The Panther Series 2 low loaders are not just stable but also have a high ground clearance and can be operated remotely. The Bacchus A38 achieves maximum output in a wide range of applications, including green waste composting and the treatment of contaminated soils. It offers 3 tracked versions of its windrow turners to provide the best possible match to the ground. Rubber pads are commonly used on asphalt or concrete surfaces. For unpaved terrain, a double grouser steel shoe is used. The steel shoe wears less, whereas the rubber pad version is easier to replace and thus less expensive. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. The Komatsu Gen 3 L2350 is a wheel loader with an operating capacity of 72,574 kilograms and can center load haulage trucks with payload ratings ranging from 320 to 400 plus tons. It is the most powerful and productive wheel loader in its class, which is designed to meet global mining requirements. With the integrated SR hybrid drive system, the lowest possible fuel consumption levels are now possible. This beautifully crafted beast is well suited for blending applications and ideally works for operations with frequent equipment relocations or moves during blasting cycles. It's a masterpiece, no doubt. For years, McMahon has been providing more cost-effective machines, efficient attachments, and some of the best all-around tools for the job for the most significant and complex demolition projects. Now they've merged a mighty monster with an incredible demolisher. The Komatsu PC4000 with the GXT2555R dramatically increases demolition capacity. Its boom arm has a reach of 20 meters, while the attached heavy-duty shear can cut almost anything. You can see how easy it is for this beast to tear apart a piece of steel. The Liebherr R9800 is counted as one of the world's biggest excavators due to its 800-ton weight. The first R9800 was brought to the east coast of Queensland, Australia in 2009. The excavator was then divided into 13 separate components that had to be reassembled on site. A group of 12 specialists agreed to plan out the position of each component so that it could be readily constructed. All in all, it took 12 weeks to put together. With a bucket capacity of 62.1 cubic yards and 2 Cummins engines generating a combined 4,000 horsepower, this monster is truly something else. With an 88 to 154,000 pound payload, this slag pod carrier carries out independent pickup and set down of slag pods. Having low maintenance costs and dumping angles of up to 130 degrees, it is a device that is extremely easy to operate. It has 300 horsepower, being up to 15 feet high and 35 feet long. This heavy ship is docking in Melbourne, Australia. It arrived with a Liebherr PR776, the world's largest hydrostatic dozer. Because of its intelligent driveline and hydraulic systems, the dozer provides class-leading performance and constant ease of control. It is packed with cutting-edge features, not limited to its uncompromising safety for drivers, a hydrostatic travel drive that automatically adjusts the operating speed to the load conditions, and a 768 horsepower engine for tough mining and extraction operations. The blade on the PR776 is mounted very close to the mainframe. This achieves the best torque and assures optimal filling to the edge. The mainframe is constructed using a proven box section design, which provides maximum torsional stiffness and optimal absorption of forces. To put it simply, it's remarkable. Liebherr's fine collection of machinery includes mining equipment, earth-moving equipment, material handling equipment, concrete technology, and maritime cranes. Other heavy-hitting machinery includes piling and drilling rigs, mobile and crawler cranes, tower cranes, aerospace, and transportation systems. In a nutshell, Liebherr is the solution to all of your infrastructural needs that arise, giving you the best assistance possible. The SCC 40000A is a super large tonnage crawler crane built by Saney Limited. It is also the largest tonnage crawler crane in service in the world. Built for construction needs, it has a maximum lifting capacity of 4,000 tons and a load rating of 90,000 ton-meters. This crane holds more than 20 patents. It has a superlift counterweight trolley with double crawlers. Its walking system is made up of 4 crawlers and a grand total of 8 drives. Recently, this monster achieved another milestone by lifting up a 1,500-ton single load. It was a complete propylene tower, erected for a rubber factory. You're now looking at the Liebherr LR13000, the world's most powerful conventional crawler crane. The major purpose of developing this beast was to move extremely heavy weights. This monster is often required at the construction site of power plants and in refineries as well, where industrial columns weighing 1,500 tons and measuring 100 meters in length have to be erected. Can you imagine? With each weighing 70 tons, this gigantic crane can be transported at a low cost throughout the world, despite its large size. Along with all of this, the LR13000 is the only crawler crane that can also operate without a derrick ballast in its class. The Bagger 288 is a versatile excavator that digs tons of mines in no time at all. A German company, Krupp, built this beast. They designed it for the energy and mining firm Rheinbronn. When its construction was completed in 1978, the Bagger 288 set a new world record, the world's heaviest land vehicle. Can you imagine? It weighs a total of 13,500 tons. It took over 5 years to design and manufacture, and another 5 years to assemble, with the combined cost reaching $100 million. You may know that Dubai is artificially built in water, but do you know if this machine did not exist at that time, it would be impossible to construct the tallest buildings on the sand like the Burj Khalifa? Actually, it's a soil compactor, used for the densification of granular material, so that the building would not sink into the ground. This machine applies tons of force with its hydraulic hammer. As a result, the vibrations are generated from the impact of weight onto the surface, leading to the rearrangement of the particles. Well, the compaction must be done for every building, but it is often required in areas subject to vibrations, such as earthquakes, loading, or traffic movement. The RTD 3126 has been a longtime favorite of the wood industry. It is designed to effectively load and unload bundles of logs from trucks or piles. It even comes with the impressive ability to hold 2 bundles at once. It can carry a total of 31 tons, and its modular grapples can be swapped out as needed. You can expect 8,000 operating hours per year, as it can be run 24/7, even at ambient temperatures ranging from -35 degrees Celsius in snow and ice to +40 degrees Celsius in tropical conditions. The mining company Peabody Energy has been digging coal for years from the heart of America's largest coal mine, the North Antelope Rochelle Mine. In 2008, Peabody decided to extend their mining capability by adding a fleet of the Liebherr T282C. The T282C is an ultra-class dump truck with the capacity to carry and transport a 400-ton load. Its gross weight is 661 tons. Fully filled, it can run at 54 kilometers an hour due to its 3,650 horsepower engine and a Litronic AC drive system. Currently, over 40 of these dumpers are working at this mining site, where they get their loads from over 400 feet below the surface. Cat wheel dozers are well known for their durability, power, and efficiency. The 854K wheel dozer is the largest in the dozer series and is designed for heavy-duty industrial use, such as construction, energy production utilities, and much more. Its Cat C32 engine generates 907 horsepower at 1750 RPM and 3139 pound-feet of torque at 1200 RPM. To maintain efficient load management for various material kinds, 3 distinct blades have been developed for this beast, which include a coal blade, a semi-U blade, and a heavy-duty semi-U blade. Moreover, the machine incorporates a steering system and drive, an impeller clutch torque converter and rim pull control, and an electro-hydro control. All of these contribute to its agility and responsiveness at work. This results in exceptional performance, less fuel consumption, and low maintenance. Bel brings you the highest payload capacity on the entire globe. They have a groundbreaking collection of mining dump trucks, cross-country dump trucks, loaders, bulldozers, and vehicles for metallurgical works. Mining vehicles have been made to perfection as they deliver peak performance in all areas. At the same time, there are also vehicles designed for particular purposes, such as cement mixers, electric carts, and compactors. They deliver on their promise of quality and performance. A great many of you have probably seen this monster before, the Model 18,000 of Mammoth. This is one of the world's largest construction cranes. Here, two SPTs have come to take it. SPT stands for self-propelled trailers. These are used for superload transportation. You can see how they are connecting these two trailers. Each trailer can be synchronized with another so that the operator could drive both at once. This remarkable feature allows transporters to use them with the best suitable configurations. The Model 18,000 couldn't only carry a load of 700 tons, but also weighs hundreds of tons itself. It has a 600 horsepower engine and the boom is 320 feet high. Now they're ready to go. This responsibility is also assigned to SPTs because they always keep the load in balance. This next machine is something a lot of you have been asking for a while. The Big Muskie is an enormously big dragline excavator owned by the Central Ohio Coal Company. It weighs 12,200 tons and is almost 22 floors tall. With a 220 cubic yard bucket, it was once the most enormous single bucket digging machine ever created. Not just that, but this beast also holds a record of the world's largest mobile earth-moving machine. This bucket alone could hold 2 Greyhound buses side by side. It took over 200,000 working hours to construct over a period of about 2 years and cost $25 million in 1969, the equivalent of $174 million today, adjusted for inflation. The Big Bud 747 is the largest custom-made farm tractor ever built anywhere. This beast is capable of farming 3 acres per minute. It is about twice the size of many of the largest production tractors in the world. The Big Bud is 27 feet long, 25 feet wide, and 14 feet high, and it holds 1,000 gallons of fuel. Moreover, it weighs more than 135,000 pounds when fully ballasted. The parent company of this truck has also built its standard and even small version. Up next, we have the king of heavy-duty mining trailers. It's the world's most immense trailer. That's why they called it Hercules, the heavy-duty mining trailer. Able to hold cargo 50 to 450 tons at a width of 24 feet, these trailers are cost-effectively manufactured to perform in rugged conditions. Available designs incorporate either rear-loading or front-loading capabilities. All trailer functions, hydraulic and electrical, are connected to a control box mounted on the towing truck's deck. ever made. The EX8000-6 is a 43-foot 8-inch long, 28-foot 5 wide, and 32-foot 6 high monstrous mining excavator built by Hitachi. This excavator is so big that it took more than 2 months to assemble. With its 52.3 cubic yard shovel bucket, the EX8000-6 can fill a giant dump truck in just 5 passes. It can also be fit with a 56.2 cubic yard backhoe. Twin Cummins engines combined provide a net power of 3,888 horsepower at 1,800 RPM. Similarly, its overall torque capacity is 1,706 kilograms, foot-meters, with 1,500 RPM. Moreover, Hitachi's engine pump control system efficiently adjusts its power to the demand level and reduces work costs. Advanced hydraulics have been used to make the machine responsive while working. The operator cab is 29 feet 6 inches in the air. In short, every bit of this monster works to deliver outstanding performance. JCB's Fast Track Tractor series is on its way, setting new world records as the fastest production tractors in the world. Fast Track 1 can hit speeds of 103.6 miles per hour, and the new Fast Track 2 can now hit speeds in excess of 150 miles per hour. Here, it's seen moving with a GIMI snowplow attachment. Up next, we have a Caterpillar water tank that is sitting on a cargo system developed by NHH. Typically, such large cargo needs road inspections before transportation. In certain countries, permission from the government is also required since the weight of the immense load may cause damage to roads and bridges. It is also necessary because the size of the cargo may cause a block for other traffic. However, in Australia, transporters can easily transport the superload as their highways often remain vacant. Up next, we have a low loader from Panther Series 2. It is designed to carry large equipment weighing in excess of 100 tons. The unit's back is equipped with a hydraulic system. This assists in reducing the trailer's height to the ground and raising it when loaded. It can be fixed at any height level using a remote operator. This gives a high ground clearance when moving. The Epiroc Mobile Miner 55V is a tunneling machine designed for tunnel extension. It has a 17-inch disc cutter that can be moved vertically or horizontally as needed. Unlike blasting or other methods, continuous mining by this machine gives you better progress predictability. The mobile miner also handles the excavated material. Some of its impressive features include laser navigation, remote monitoring and control, and automatic rock cutting. The remarkable thing about self-propelled modular trailers, or SPMTs, is that each of their axles can be controlled separately by a remote. This functionality makes it easy for drivers to monitor the trailer from all angles and move in different directions. This SPMT has 22 axles, and on each axle there are 8 wheels connected. The carried excavator is heading to the mining site. SPMTs tend to run much slower than other types of trailers, so these are only used for the transportation of superloads. These large dozers take power from an 1150 horsepower or 860 kilowatt engine and weigh at around 157 tons in its super dozer version. The machine itself is stunning, as it is 16 feet tall, 41 feet long, and built with a 24-foot wide dozer blade. It is massive and capable of handling 125 cubic yards of material in one pass. Clearly, it'll move any amount of material needed. The F60 is a series designation of 5 overburden conveyor bridges used in brown coal open cast mining. They were built in Lochhammer and are the world's most massive movable technical industrial machines. As overburden conveyor bridges, they transport the overburden which lies over the coal seam. The cutting height is 60 meters, hence the name F60. In operating conditions, it weighs 13,600 metric tons, making the F60 also one of the heaviest land vehicles ever made, beaten only by the Banger 293, which is a giant bucket wheel excavator. Mulching machines are equipped with rotary drum or steel chipper tools and are used for shredding vegetation. The DF703 Phoenix is such a mulching machine, designed to provide productivity, serviceability, and comfort. Visibility is excellent through large tinted, scratch-resistant, and shatter-resistant windows. The modern and spacious cab is certified by FOPS, ROPS, and OPS, creating a safe and efficient working environment. Controls are easy to learn, and the machine is highly responsive to operator commands, making it a pleasure to operate. The Masano Burrier has been designed to remove clods, stones, and plant waste in a single pass. Its rotor works the soil through tearing by rotating in the opposite direction of advance, projecting the material against an adjustable grid, giving a grain size ranging from the coarsest at the bottom to the finest on the surface. Thanks to the patented vibration system, this adjustable grid is self-cleaning and can work in dry and wet conditions. The chassis' high clearance facilitates the passage of the ground, offering lower resistance and lower consumption. Excavators play a crucial role in construction, but it becomes difficult to move them on the working site when it comes to the construction of new railway lines. RTE AG is designed to beat these challenges. It comes with a built-in railway trailer, so you can easily switch from road to railway without any extra equipment. It gives 360-degree access around the track and enables a very good earthwork. The Sunfish is a plowing vehicle built explicitly for the purpose of laying cables on beaches for offshore wind turbines. It measures 26 meters long, 10.6 wide, and 8.25 high, whereas its large undercarriage is 16.1 meters in length. This unique structure lets it go 5 meters deep in water and dig a 1.8 meter deep trench with its V-shaped plow. With this machine, a 500 meter long cable can be buried in an hour. The Jalaru D97 is one of the biggest snowblowers for snow dump sites. Here you can see the D97 going through a water basin test. The purpose of this test is to find out the engine capacity at full revolution for a period of time, and also to see how the cooling system reacts, as well as the other mechanical components. After the test, the machine is closely examined for leaks, excessive vibration, overheating, loosening, or any other type of problem. With the D97, you can throw snow as far as 180 feet, And in just 1 hour, it can clear 8,500 metric tons of snow. Next, we have the Kobelco SK3500D, which is a power demolition machine. Its name is also in the Guinness Book of Records with the world's tallest working height. This 327-ton behemoth machine stands 65 meters high, the equivalent of a 21-story building. Moreover, it takes 9 transport trailers to move this beast to the work site. Its own speed is 1.1 kilometers per hour, and its rated output power is 338 kilowatts at 1800 RPM. With a cutting power of 1.3 meganewtons, there isn't much this machine can't cut. The Savannah Global Model 1720 is an amazing stump puller tractor attachment. It's able to pull stumps 4 to 23 inches in diameter under a variety of soil conditions. After removal, the rotary rake tumbles the stumps into windrows free of soil to be burned or ground in the field. At an optimal drive speed of 3 to 4.5 miles per hour, it is able to cover 3 to 4 acres per hour. Up next from Liber, a ship-mounted excavator collecting silt from a lake bed. Most of the excavators that we get to see are massive tracked vehicles that work on a construction site. These, however, do not float very well. When an excavator is needed to be used offshore, a system such as this one can be employed. The rotating arm of the excavator is mounted onto the rear of the ship with significant reach and lift capacity. Though not commonly employed, they're most useful when you need to collect something in a shallow body of water. You're now looking at a unique tractor mountable tool built by Savannah Global. This unit has 5 large blades and a heavy-duty tractor is required to use it. It is actually a rotary brush rake used for ground clearance. The rotation of the blades pulls out dead plants by their roots. This is so that the land can be cultivated again or used for some other use. The machine can clear an area of 40 acres per day. The Tesmec Rockhog is considered to be the ultimate solution for a wide range of applications. It can operate more cost-effectively than a range of other types of excavators. It does not damage road surfaces like other excavators would. You can reuse the unfractured rock excavated by Tesmec Rockhog. It offers a reduced number of machines, increases efficiency, safety, and costs for maneuvering and servicing. The CAT 7495 is a high-performance electric mining shovel made in two models. The 7495HR is a hard rock version, and the 7495HF is a high-float version used where low ground pressure is needed, such as oil sand excavation. Both models' shovels are capable of extracting 100 tons of material at a time and can load large mining trailers in 2 to 3 passes. The dipper capacity ranges from 27 to 61 cubic meters. At the beginning of World War II, the Nazi leader Adolf Hitler called for the development of a modern weapon capable of shattering the French Maginot Line. The new gun was a 12-meter-high, 47-meter-long weapon, weighing 1,350 tons, which fired 10-ton shells down a 30-meter-long shaft. 22 people might sit on the barrel of this rifle. This great gun was known as the Great Gustav. There are many rumors about it, but many sources state that the great weapon was captured and disassembled by the Russians. Combining baling and wrapping into one step enables agricultural professionals to work more effectively and efficiently. This not only saves time and money, but more importantly increases the quality of the feed. In addition to traditional grass silage, the preservation of many other materials such as maize silage, CCM, alfalfa, and sugar beets are becoming increasingly popular. The bunker baler G1B5040 is used to compress and package freshly cut hemp plants into a round bale, directly on the field. Inspired by the G1F125 combi, this baler wrapper combination has been designed specifically for baling industrial hemp. The difference between the two machines lies in the feeding of the bale chamber. While the G1 F125 Combi uses a pickup to gather material directly from the ground, the bunker baler is filled from the top by means of a conveyor system. Some tools make hard work as easy as can be. The SP380 is such an attachment device, providing relief to workers from concrete pile dismantling, which workers usually do by hand drills. It is suspended from the excavator's boom and placed on top of the pile. The hydraulically powered drills are made from military-grade material that takes no time in breaking the concrete pile from all sides, with relatively minimal noise. Last but not least is the Mega Bottom Dump Trailer, manufactured by Mega Crop ABQ. Its primary applications are for stockpiling, material transport, and asphalt paving. Because of its underside doors, an off-road vehicle can drive directly through the dump zone and drop the full cargo in seconds. The doors will open and shut using a valve system that synchronizes door movement, minimizing door drift and maintaining a low gap between the doors while closing. This trailer's gooseneck has 2 manholes for access to hydraulic components and electrical wiring. Hey guys, thanks for watching and we really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts about what you just watched or have ideas for future videos, comment them down below. If you enjoyed what you just saw, feel free to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell too. Thanks for watching and we hope to catch you next time.